Hello, welcome in everyone. Thank you for joining us. Today we'll be having a special guest. I hope you'll enjoy this topic. If you could take this time to share out this live, that'd be great. We'll be with you shortly.
I woke up and realized the world's on fire. That's when I laughed and poured a glass of wine, just staring at the TV, trying to find some meaning, hoping that I'll wake up from this dream sometime tomorrow. Well, the night came and went, not a damn thing had changed. That's when a tear fell from my eye. I thought, what are we gonna do? What's this world coming to? How can we change it? And how do we recover? The world's on fire and only we can save us. It's a heavy load. The road is long and we only begun to fight. We can't give in, we can't give up. We must go boldly into the darkness and be the light.
Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are well. Thanks for coming in and joining Eddie and I. Sorry, there was a little technical glitch because I tried to go live and it told me there was so much traffic that I had to wait. And I was like, what? Never seen that before. So I waited the 30 seconds and tried again. That time it went through, but that's why we start instead of on the hour. I start I put it for 5 minutes after the hour because I
Right.
figure, it's not as busy as on the hour, but obviously they're still busy.
I agree. Fancy. Hello there, fam. Hello to Michael. Hello to Kevin the Slayer. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. And Manny, they say hello.
Hi, Manny.
As you can see in my background, they're watching Shrek, but I got the volume down so only they can hear it,
Yeah.
and you will not have nothing happen to you. And I am going to do one other thing since I got everybody here. I want to at least acknowledge everybody that's here.
Yeah.
Acknowledge me. There. You all have been acknowledged. Don't mind me. I'll acknowledge them again then in that case.
Yeah, yeah. I thought you were gonna do a few. Like, I was waiting.
Like I normally do. Yeah, I just did it one for everybody this time. I was like,
One for everybody.
one
And
and a one and done.
I love
Mike,
to crack you up. Yes, you do. Um, yeah, so share if you would like. Hey, Yvonne. We're doing the second part. I'm sure there'll be lots of parts, but we're gonna play some more of that cartoon because I think you guys enjoyed it last week.
yes.
Um,
Hello,
Eddie
Yvonne.
time stamped it. I think so. We're at the spot where we were from last week.
Yeah, let me go
Um,
back to it.
and just so you know, whoever wasn't here last week, so we're going over a sci-fi cartoon series that I made um to play out my spiritual awakening vision. It was 5 hours that I had. Just because I thought that it might help people who are also going through spiritual awakenings, who are also getting weird visions and stuff that they can't exactly explain. So I thought it would help, but also it's a really cool video. The story's pretty cool the way they showed it out to me. So yeah. So that's what we're gonna watch. Like we watched, I guess, an hour of it last week. I made it into it's a 3-part miniseries, I guess you want to say, because it had 3 seasons, and they were like 7 minutes each. But I made the season 1 and 2 in one video. I'm gonna try to do the season 3 all in one video too. I don't have a computer anymore, and that's why I had not put the other ones together because it's really hard to do on my phone. But if I can try to do it on my phone, like do 2 or 3 episodes, save it and whatever. I don't know how much more I will do on the phone or how much room I would have, but we'll try.
Do you remember what the timestamp was? I think I screwed it up.
Uh-oh. um, you know what? We'll just go
You
back
know what?
to um Thursday's live stream, and I'm assuming. Oh, we talked a while after. Let's see.
You know what? Yeah, because I don't know what happened. I lost it.
We had to be at about an hour because it's we left it on, I think, an hour and 35 minutes, but we didn't start off right there. So I'm thinking we watched about an hour of it.
Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to. Let me see. What date was last Thursday? Was that the 20th? No,
Um,
that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at Messenger.
no, because I didn't have Messenger. I sent it to you in
Oh,
your on your phone
that's
messages.
right. You know what? Yeah, you sent it on my phone. So that hold up. We'll do this. I got it on my phone. Okay, that makes it a little better now. So let
Yeah,
me.
I have Messenger back now, but for a while Messenger wasn't. For I was banned for 6 days because I sent something. I don't know what, because they wouldn't tell me. Um, so I
Okay,
don't know.
I found it,
Thank you, Michael.
and I
Able
found
to,
the time. It's already time stamped.
yeah, yeah. It should
Okay.
be where we left off.
Yep. Right. It's right where we left off at. Okay. Let me do that, and then let me share this. Okay. And it's right where we left off.
Oh yeah,
So y'all ready?
we
And here
ready.
we be ready and stuff. And here we go.
To New York, and he wants to
I'm gonna adjust
do
the volume.
a collab with me. But also, James the fam is coming to New York. Oh, maybe if they're here at the same time, we could all do a collab together. That'd be so fun. Yeah, I'm coming back to New York again. I'm bringing Omar with me this time. We have to do something.
New York should be fun.
Awesome! I can't wait to see you again, and I can't wait to meet Omar. My friend Danny also is coming up from Canada. You might know him from Chasing Bones Inspectors.
Yeah, I want to take one ticket to New York, please. Hey, yeah, Pops, I just got the ticket. I'm coming to New York to meet you so we could all do something.
All right, that's awesome, son. We'll see you there. Oh, that's great. Lou's coming too. Wow, we're gonna have a great meetup and investigation in New York. Wow, just everybody's coming. Where can I take them? Edgewood, Pilgrim State, maybe Kings? I don't know. But we'll definitely go somewhere fun. Oh, they're probably definitely going to want to see the smallpox hospital. Actually, I would like to go back there too. And it's so nice on the water. Okay, so basically, that's how it started off. We were going to do a YouTube collab. All these people came down. We were doing a live stream. I've been looking for the location that I see in my head, but I cannot pinpoint where it is in New York. Basically, it's a place that was said to be haunted. It's near like a river. It had a little bridge that goes over the river that I know because you'll see what happens soon. And then basically like woods or forest next to it. So complex about where the location is for this spiritual battle, but it's in a remote area. It's definitely not somewhere you can readily see from someplace. Yeah, it's definitely in a remote area, not easily seen by many people. It was pretty secluded. What a nice place to investigate. Very quiet and out of the way.
Yeah, super peaceful here. This is right around where we're going to meet them.
Yeah, they should be right around here. Oh, this is so exciting. Are you excited to meet everybody? I know you met James already. Now you're going to meet everybody.
Yeah, this should be fun, and I hope we catch some interesting stuff on camera.
Yeah, so the editing program only lets you have two people in a scene at a time. So it will look a little weird when I'm trying to put it together. But we did break up into groups. It was me, Danny, and James in one group, and then Omar, Lou, and Jonathan in another group, so we could cover more ground. And remember, we were on live stream at this point. I was on a live stream on my own channel, and I was filming. And I believe James was on a live stream, and Omar was on a live stream. So yeah, there was a lot of live stream footage and energy and people in the live stream watching. All right, Danny, you want to do some EVPs here? See what we get? Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do some EVPs.
Here's a good place to set up and talk to the people on the live stream. Maybe we can try to talk to the spirits here. Yeah, I like it on the bridge. Let's see what we get. Lot of history here.
Omar and Lou are talking on the live stream at the bridge and get a lot of activity. They called James to let him know that he should come to the bridge.
The boys think we should go over to the bridge. It's very active there. All right, that sounds good. We'll wait till they walk over a bit, and then we'll go do some EVPs on the bridge.
This is already getting interesting. A lot of talking here.
Oh, yeah, this spot's very active.
I don't like this place. A lot of spirits here, and I don't think that most of them are any good. This is a great place to stop and talk to the family a little, while the other group is investigating the bridge. Yeah, it's nice here. Wow, you have a lot of people on that live stream. Okay, well, I'm going to film over here. You want to try to talk to some spirits? Yeah, let's see.
Hello, spirits. Can you tell us anything about the spiritual world or anything about any danger we're in here? Ah, yeah, gonna ask him if there's anything dangerous here. Well, hello, fam. We are in this super haunted place today, and I'm so glad you guys could join the live stream. Christina and Danny are over there doing some EVPs near the bridge, and the rest of the group is on the other side of the bridge. They're doing a live stream too and having a whole bunch of fun. Let's see what's here, fam.
There is definitely something dangerous here.
Whoa, what is that black figure on the bridge going towards Christina and Danny?
It's Ed.
Oh my god, what is that black figure? Danny, move, quick!
This black figure comes running at Danny. I push him out of the way, and this black figure runs right into me with such force that I fall over the side of the bridge and into the water. I'm on live stream, and as I am falling into the water, I look up, and on the bridge I see the black figure and death.
Oh, now she's gone and done it. Gonna have to take her up to heaven. Ah, James, quick, quick, Christina fell in the water. James. Oh my gosh. Guys, on the live stream, call Omar. Get him over here too. We're gonna have to go in the water.
Oh no, Christina fell in the water. Lou, we have to get over there and help James. Oh my god, Pops can't go in the water, he can barely walk and James can't see, we better get over there quick.
Meanwhile, on Christina's live stream, the fams can see her in the water struggling cause the current is so rough. And they can also see Death. Now I'm fighting with Death, cause I'm not ready to go anywhere yet.
James is already in the water looking for her. I'm going to go too. You stay here, we might need you to call the police. Alright, I'll stay here with Pops and Jonathan. Oh no, Danny, do you think Mom's going to be okay?
Oh yes, son. I'm sure she's gonna be fine. Alright, who's there? Oh my god, so much water. Hey, come on, you have to come with me. I'm not going anywhere with you. I'm getting out of here. Unfortunately, you don't have a choice. Bullshit, don't make me hit you. Ugh, I'm sorry, but you have to come with me now. Nope, I'm not. I'm not going. Let go of me right now. Let go. Ow, stop hitting me. Stop hitting me.
On the live stream they can see me fighting with a black figure that happens to be Death and then a big white light.
Ugh, great. Where are we now? I told you I wasn't going anywhere. 7. Gonna drop you right here with one of these angels, and you'll be fine. Stop hitting me! Not staying here. I don't even like angels. Nope, you're not going unless you're taking me back with you. Get off of me.
So grabbing on to Death as he was leaving, kind of threw us back in the water and then he pushed me back into heaven.
Jeez, I've never had someone fight with me so much. Holy moly. Ah, here again. How the hell do I get out of here? Ugh, what the hell is this now? And who are you?
I'm Saint Peter, the gatekeeper, holder of the key to the kingdom.
Oh yeah, now. Well, that's good for you, but I'm not staying, so you don't need to waste your time with me. I'm out of here.
No, no, you can't leave, you are dead.
Oh yeah? Watch me.
I look around and I see a little doorway in the mountain, underneath the train and I climb through it.
Oh, okay, now where am I? I hope this angel don't follow me through this door.
Crap, now we have to go get her.
You better go get her quick. Where did she go?
She took the door to purgatory.
Go get her right now.
I'm going.
And whatever you do, don't get caught by the witch. St. Peter's not coming back, is to them not to get caught by the witch. This is my chance. Now, I'm going to tell the boss that this was all Death's fault. Master, Death let the girl escape, she's not in heaven, the angel St. Peter is missing too.
What? You go get Death? We're going to finish him. Do you think the devil had something to do with this too?
Actually think maybe the devil did have something to do with it. Death and him have been planning this, so you don't take over God's position.
Oh yes, go get both of them, and finish them. But before you finish them find out where the girl is, and Saint Peter.
Girl, you come here right now.
Ugh, you again. I told you I'm not staying there. I'm getting out of here and away from you quickly.
Girl, if you go farther the witch will get you. You will never get out of here.
Oh yeah? Well, I'll take my chances with the witch.
Hey you, come with me.
Patrick Swayze? What are you doing here and what is here?
This is purgatory, and obviously you're not supposed to be here. We have to get you out of here quick. Away from that angel that's following you, and we have to try to avoid the witch.
Meanwhile, the boys are having a hell of a time in the water.
Danny, this really isn't looking good, is it? It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Son, it really hasn't been that long. Maybe only like 3 or 4 minutes. It just seems like it's an eternity.
Dramatic music playing.
Look, it might be time to call the ambulance. I can't see anything and this water is rushing fast.
I can call, but it hasn't even been 5 minutes. I think we need a search and rescue team. I'm going to call 911. How's Omar doing? Where's he?
Omar's right over there. He's on the other stone. I think that's around where she should be with this current.
I don't see anything. Not her bag, not her phone. I don't see anything.
Why did you call me here? I don't know. The angel wanted us to come. Alright, let's see what he wants.
Good, he got them right where I want them.
Alright, angel boy, what do you want?
I want to know where the girl is, also where is the angel.
What girl? And why would I know where some dumb angel is?
And what about you, Death? Where's the girl? Did you help her?
What are you talking about? I don't help anybody. I don't even know what girl you're talking about.
The one that hurt your arm, that you keep rubbing, that girl.
That girl's in heaven. I dropped her off. I handed her off to St. Peter.
Well, she's not in heaven and neither is Saint Peter, we can't find them anywhere. You must have had something to do with it, and the devil must have helped you.
Ugh. I mean, she did fight with me. She even escaped once. But I left her in the happy place with St. Peter. They were both there when I left. Well, so then this is your fault. I had nothing to do with this. I don't know the girl or anything else, and I seriously doubt death would help anybody, especially some girl. Don't start accusing me of anything. I did nothing. All I did was bring that girl to heaven like they asked. And if you ask me, they did something with her. Oh, really? They asked you to bring her? She was a special one then, huh? Supposedly, she was gonna help with the spiritual battle. Do you mean she was gonna help stop it? Yeah, she was gonna save the world. But you knew they weren't gonna let her. Well, if she's missing, maybe she's not dead anymore. Or she could still save the world. Maybe we need to find her, and quickly before they do.
Either one of you are going anywhere, you're both staying here until we sort out this mess.
Come on then, let's go quickly.
Yes, okay, let's go.
My live stream is still going and people are seeing lights and figures and a lot of it's blurry. It looks like you're in heavy fog. They can also hear some muffled voices.
We're almost there now, but the witch's house is really close.
We're almost where now?
At the door to hell.
And why do we need to go to hell?
Basically, you have 28 minutes, your time, to get back to your body, so you don't actually die. In heaven, time runs really fast, and in purgatory, it runs pretty much the same as your time. But hell's time runs really slow, so we have to get there as quickly as possible. And once you get there, you have to find the door that leads you back to your body.
Where are we now?
Oh no, the witch sucked us into her house. We have to get out of here, quick.
There's like a recipe here. It's actually a spell. And it looks useful. I'm taking it.
I ripped the spell out of the book and then suspenseful music playing.
Come on, we have to go.
Where the I know someone was here. Oh, there you are.
You let me go, I must go back to heaven now.
I don't think so. I think you've been a bad boy. Until you make up for it, you'll stay here.
You don't understand, a girl from heaven came here accidentally. I am looking for her. Someone's helping her, one of your people.
If that's true, I will find her soon enough. Until then, you are all mine.
Oh no, the master's going to be mad at me.
Okay, great, there's the door, just crawl through it and you'll be in hell. Good luck.
Thank you so much. I will see you again, I'm sure.
So I crawl through the door that leads to hell. And then,
Okay, not what I expected hell to look like. A desert and a beach. Okay, let's see if we could get out of here. Oh, hello. Who are you?
Oh, ha.
realizing that he really only grunts and doesn't speak. Unless maybe he doesn't know English.
Okay, well, I have to get out of here. Do you know the way out? Do you know where the door is? Oh, well, this is nice. So what do you do here?
Ha.
Okay, this is not helping me. Is there anybody else here?
And I spoke too soon.
Oh, God, it's a sea monster. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just passing through. Don't eat me.
She really thinks that little Margie is going to hurt her.
Ha.
We're going to have to do something with her. Number 1 says she's trying to find the door out of here.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing here? You just hang out on this nice beach all day? That's a nice hell.
No, we are the torturers. When someone new comes to help, who's really bad, we torture them here on the beach. It gives them a false sense of niceness when they come.
And you torture them with those old beat up weapons. Must not hurt. I'm gonna make you some new ones.
So I put together some new weapons for the Cabana Boys, that's what I call them.
Oh, these weapons are great. Oh, it really hurts them. I'm going to have so much fun.
Meanwhile, the boys are still in the water.
Okay, Lou. This water is freezing and I'm wet. Did you call the police?
I did, and they said there's something big going on, and it might take them a while. They said they called the Coast Guard, but they're a half hour away.
Half hour? This is New York, for goodness sakes. Don't they have more people?
Now, how long has it been, Danny?
Well, now, son, it's still only been around 10 minutes. And if she came up for air, it's fine. I'm sure she's going to be fine. We just missed her. Maybe the current pushed her further than we are. I don't think they could keep us here. We need to get out of here. I have a really bad feeling about this. You're right. I agree. We need to get out of here and quick. He's bringing more angels. I have a feeling they want to start the war now. That would make sense to start the war now while the girl is missing.
Are we going to do this now? It's early, isn't it?
The master wants us to take care of death and the devil. Once we start that, we'll have to start the war. Everyone is ready.
Where's the girl? Is she coming?
The girl had an accident, and unfortunately she's dead.
So she's in heaven then?
Well, no, she's not. Her and St. Peter are missing. The master thinks that had something to do with it, that's why he told us to get rid of them.
Missing. So we don't know where she is? I don't know if we should start the battle until we know.
No, the master wants to start the battle, we have to follow his orders.
Oh guys, I don't see anything in this water. It's freezing. It's been about 10 minutes, and we still have to wait at least 20 to 25 for the Coast Guard.
I don't like this, I can't find her anywhere.
I don't either. Do you see what's going on her live stream? Thank you for making those weapons. We're going to tell you how to get out of here. To get to the door, go to the end of the beach. Then around the corner there's a long dark hallway. At the end of the hallway, there's a guard. It will be hard to get out, and we can't leave the beach to help you.
Whew. Okay, that doesn't sound so bad. Thank you. And I'll see you again. I think I'd want to spend my last days torturing people on a beach too. If I had a choice.
Well then maybe we'll meet again, my lady.
Wow, okay, this is a long beach. We have to hurry.
We get to the end of the beach.
Goodbye. It was nice meeting you all. And tell the little sea monster she's adorable. And I said goodbye.
I turned the corner out of the beach.
Whoa, it's like a ballroom. And there's all doors. Oh, that's much be more torture rooms. Okay, so turn the corner and I should be in a long dark hallway. Oh, it's really dark. Thank goodness I still have my phone for some light. Oh my God, there's still people on this live stream? I wonder what they're seeing.
At the end of the hallway there is a baby dragon, protecting the door to hell.
You may not pass.
Why not? Oh my God, you're such a little cutie. Oh, can I touch you?
Cute. Nobody's called me that before. Okay, you could touch me.
So, I reach over and I pet the cute little dragon. And she's very ticklish. Her energy also reminds me of someone I know.
Oh my gosh, so cute. I have something for you. I think you'll like it.
I take an organic granola bar out of my backpack and I give it to Princess. Which is what I decided to call her.
Here you go, Princess. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to see you again. But I really have to get out of here now. Do you mind if I pass?
Princess really loved that granola bar.
Yes, you may pass.
So I crawl through this black gate.
Well, hello. I kind of expected this to bring me back to my body. Can you tell me how to do that? I don't know how much time I have.
Yeah, ik wil.
Translation from Egyptian, yes I do. The creator does not know English. I happened to walk in on him while he was planting the seed to make humans. We didn't exist yet at this point.
I don't know what you just said. I only speak English. But if you could just point, that'd be great.
Wat was ben je?
Translation, what kind of being are you?
Nope, still don't know what you said.
So then the creator decided to speak to me with his mind. We were talking telepathically.
Ah, you're the creator. Okay, so you created humans, which is what I am. So, yeah, since you didn't make me yet, you think you could give me some bigger boobs? Just saying.
De deur dat je zoekt is achter de rots.
Translation, the door you seek is behind that rock. He told me that telepathically, so I said thank you and was about to go when.
Wacht, neem dit.
Translation, wait, take this.
Oh, thank you. I'll keep it always.
The creator handed me what looked to be like a metal brooch that fit into something.
Goodbye, creator. It was nice meeting you. I hope to see you again. And good luck creating humans.
I ducked behind the rock which had a shiny white light, and I was back in my body in the water.
Heb je die mens gezien zoals ik het noemde? Ik denk dat ik nog weet dat ik gemaakt.
Translation, did you see that human as she called it? I think I know now what I'm going to create.
Ja, exact, heel mooi wezen.
Translation, yes I saw, very pretty being. Suspenseful music playing.
Lou, I think I feel something. Wait, I feel something. Ah, that's somebody's hand. Can I reach? I gotta reach it.
I grabbed onto James's hand and he pulls me up.
I got her. Gosh, thank you, James. Oh, gosh, you don't know what I've been through. Whew, you don't know what we've been through. I'm so glad you're okay. I can't believe you were in the water that long, and you're okay.
Oh gosh, you're okay? Thank goodness.
So 1 second, pause.
But,
So, everything in the series, everything in this series was like glimpses into the future, but they told it to me in a way as a play, like that I would understand. And a lot of references I didn't get. Like, for instance, I didn't get the reference for the ballroom in hell until we're just watching it now, and I realized what the ballroom in hell it was referencing. And as I go along, I realized what different things mean so when they first showed me this spiritual awakening, this 5-hour vision, and they played it out just like this, except with real people. I just put it in cartoon form. I didn't get a lot of the references, which was another reason why I said if I put it up, maybe other people would understand it and stuff. But now, even to this day, I'm finding out different things that these things may mean, Yeah, super interesting. Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
The ballroom reference, me and Jim was thinking it represents Trump.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you really think about it. I mean,
yeah, because this is a spiritual war they were talking about, showing me about a spiritual war. It would make sense because back then it really didn't, because at that time, well, he was president at that time. It was in 2020. So it was like during the pandemic and whatever. And so yeah. So but at that point there was no ballroom his first term, so I wouldn't have got that reference then, but obviously they knew about it.
Right. And that's why I was referencing that, because when you made this, this was way before he even talked about redoing that ballroom.
Yeah, it was his first term in 2020. So yeah,
So,
crazy.
like, coincidence?
Right. And it was all like gold and stuff. And I think I even tried to make it like gold in the video. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's super cool. I
yeah.
anyway.
That just kind of got us.
Yep.
So good looking out the Jen. She's paying a lot of attention, and she pays
Hmm.
attention to detail. So
Yeah.
so that's another thing.
Danny, Mom is okay. Thank goodness. I was getting really worried.
Yeah, me too, son. I'm really glad your mom's okay.
That was a close one.
Yeah, I can't believe she's alive. You sure you don't need an ambulance?
No, I just need a few minutes. I'm okay. Whew, that was a close one. But do you see all that, like, electric storm going on? It looks pretty close. We might need to get out of here quickly.
Yes, you're right. I don't know what all that is. It might be just a little lightning, but it's weird that's only in one little spot.
It's finally time to put my plan into effect. Everything is perfect.
Oh, whoa. We have to go there, guys.
No. After what just happened, you can barely walk.
I know, but we have to go there. Something's telling me we have to go there.
I say to Michael, oh no, the spiritual battle is about to begin.
Yes, you're right, Sarah. The little young ghosts are right. I think they are going to start the war early.
Those
I
are
know.
spirit
I think
guides.
it's too early. Nobody's ready.
I cannot believe they're keeping us here. What do we have to do with this? Really? You don't know what we have to do with this? The Creator left you, me, and God here to watch over His creations. And this dude wants to take over it all. Of course, we have something to do with this. I know. However, the Creator isn't here, and neither is God. He's been incognito. I haven't seen him in millennia. Have you? God and I never really got along, so no, I haven't really seen him since we got here. I haven't seen the Creator either, at all, since he left us here. Exactly. So it's you and me against all these bad angels to save what the Creator made, which obviously he doesn't bother with anymore. And the highest one that he left here couldn't be bothered either. Why should we? Well, I was thinking if we saved the place and all the beings, then we would run it. What makes you think the beings would let us run it? Well, they'd be grateful for us saving them, and the good angels would be on our side. What other choices do they really have? No. You and I alone have no chance of beating these bad angels, so that point is just a moot point. Well, what about the girl? Do you think she's coming? I don't know what happened to the girl, and her friends are indisposed by looking for her, so I doubt anyone's going to come. You think if we had to look over all these beings, the Creator would have gave us some tools to do that. Well, the angels took our weapons, so we don't even have that.
The Master wants to start the battle now. God is still nowhere to be found, and neither is the girl. Well, I'm sure we are ready. I will get the others. Make sure you don't alert the good angels. We don't want them coming down here. Hopefully they'll just do what they always do and wait for a cue from God.
We must call in some reinforcement. Let's get some spirits to help.
Sarah agrees. Michael and I go to get help.
The little spirits have a good idea there. Let's see if we can commandeer some help too.
Yes, let's go.
You see all this, Danny, that's going on? We have to go help. I don't think it's a storm. I really don't know. I don't know if we can help. Well, somebody has to help.
I don't know if any of this is a good idea. You almost died just from one of those spirits.
Well, actually, I did die. And yeah, we still have to try. I don't think I'm afraid of death anymore, so yeah, gotta do it. But I need you to do me a favor. I need you to take Jonathan out of here. No way I'm putting him in this.
Okay, I'm going to go put Jonathan in the hotel room that James and I are staying in. Then I'm going to come back in case I need to call the police to help you guys.
So Omar takes Jonathan and they leave, with much hassle from Jonathan.
Pops, do you think this is a good idea?
Not really, son. Actually, Astro thinks we're all supposed to be there. However, he thinks it's too early and that nobody's ready. But since it's happening now, I guess we don't have a choice.
Great, alright, then I guess we're going to the lightning. To do what exactly, Pops?
To do what, son? I don't know. Probably get our asses kicked. But it's a spiritual battle that's going to go on, and we're supposed to fight for the humans.
Well, then I guess Christina's right, Pops, we have to go. If we have a chance to save humanity, we have to do it.
So we all get ready to go to the lightning.
Okay, we need to go now. The thunder and lightning's getting way worse. Let's follow it. Yeah, alright, let's go. Alright, I guess we're doing this, Lou.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't work out as bad as Danny thinks it is.
Everything's almost ready, my great one.
Wonderful, my child. Start with taking out death and the devil and then we'll work on some humans.
Alright then. Now what? What are we doing here?
The master thinks that you and the devil had something to do with the girl and St. Peter's disappearance. Now, there will be a trial.
A trial? What kind of trial? Good question.
The angels are going to determine whether you really did have something to do with their disappearance. If you did and you're against the master, we'll have to take your souls.
Oh, well, that sounds lovely. I think we're almost there now. The lightning's really close. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're just about there.
How you doing, Pops, with all the walking? I think we're almost there now.
Son, I'm doing all right.
Death and the devil are chained up on the floor back to back. Unfortunately, the app doesn't do that. The chains are magical heaven chains, so they cannot get out.
Well, this is it. It was nice knowing you. Boy, you really give up so fast. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a miracle.
Well, they're not giving up anything. We decided they must be guilty. Agreed. We will dematerialize them with their own weapons.
Death's weapon is like a sickle and the devil's weapon is a sword with 3 points. Angel weapons kind of look like staffs with arrowhead blades on them.
I hear voices. Do you, Lou?
Yes, I do. We must be very close.
Oh, evil one, the angels are about to take out death and the devil.
Phenomenal. Everything's working out just the way we planned.
Ooh, Danny, get down there, right there.
Danny and I ducked behind the bush and we could see Death and the devil chained up. Then to the left we can see two angels about to throw their weapons.
Oh man, Danny, they're gonna take out Death and whoever the other guy is. I have to stop them.
I go to get up and then Danny grabs my arm.
Woman, are you mad? You're just gonna jump right in front of the weapons? Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, I'm almost there. I'm going to see how close I could get to the lightning, so I don't have to walk. I hope I make it in time to help. Oh man, I hope Mom and everybody else is going to be okay.
Meanwhile, all the live streams are still going on. James and Lou still have their live stream on, and so does Christina. The only difference is on Christina's you can see the angels and the spirits clearly. However, on James and Lou's there are shadows or nothing.
Okay, here goes nothing.
I jump out of the bush onto a rock and do like a flip and grab the weapons in midair. Someone was on my side, let me tell you. Now I have the devil's weapon and death's weapon in my hand and I'm facing the angel who threw it. The only thing I could manage to say,
What the heck are you doing here?
the angel, quite stunned that I could even see all this, asked.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Then you hear Death say, how are you even alive? The angel then figures out, I'm the girl who they were searching for.
So you're her. You don't look like much. Where is Saint Peter?
Well, the last time I saw him, he followed me into purgatory, so not sure where he is now.
I see. And so how did you get out of purgatory?
So, I explained my crazy story for the live stream and everyone else to hear.
Yes, so that's the story. So now, what's going on here? What's with all the weapon throwing?
The devil then chimes in and says, well, they were going to take our souls, because they thought we had something to do with yours and St. Peter's disappearance.
Well, first of all, I don't know the dude in red. Never seen him before. And, yes, sexy over there, I'm quite pissed at right now. So, no, they had nothing to do with it. I just crawled through the little door under the train.
Really now? Well, we're going to have to call the higher-ups about this.
All right, guys, I think we're going to stop right there before we get into all the really good stuff. And, yeah, we'll see you on the next Saving the World Saturday for the next episode of Battling for the Universe. Please like, share, leave me a comment. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. And we'll see you on the next adventure.
You're muted.
Of course I am, because I'm yapping. So that was season 1. So that was the lead up and really the explanation of what was going on. And yeah, so and then the next season is the battle, and then the third season is what happens after the battle. So yeah, I was just like, is there any questions about any of it thus far?
Well, like I said, we noticed that a lot of it ties into what's going on, politically,
Yeah.
and it also ties into the war in Iran. So these are just things that we're seeing now that you are basically, well, in a cartoon sense, but this was before all this stuff was even thought of.
Hey, Josh. Yeah, it was like the spirits were showing me what was coming and what to be prepared for, but they just showed it in a really fun, cool way, kind of. In some way I could understand, because if they showed me at that time, especially a whole bunch of political fighting, I wouldn't have known what the frick was going on, and I wouldn't have known, like, it wouldn't have made as much sense to me.
Right.
And also, like, because of the way they laid out about heaven and hell and all this stuff really gave me, it made so much sense to me that,
Mhm.
because at that point in my life, like I said, after my mom passed and whatever, I was kind of like borderline atheist. I was just like done.
Mhm.
Um, it gave me back something to believe in, and um make me believe that, no, okay, yeah, there's some bad angels, but there's good angels. There's good in every place, even in hell. Like it gave me a whole bunch of different things. Like even the fact that they had the creator and God as a separate person.
Right.
Um, because at that point I was so mad at God, but knowing that, like, oh well, like a lot of people think the creator and God are one person, but them being two separate people made it, a, more believable for me, but b, also um it made me be like, oh, okay, like, so you could be mad at one and not the other, kind of deal.
Yeah.
um which is also like good and bad come hand in hand. So it really helped in my outlook, in changing what I was doing in my spirituality and all that other stuff. So
Right.
yeah.
And hello, Jason. Let me acknowledge you.
So
So that was really, that was really good.
yeah. So since you guys seem to be into it, next week we'll start season 2. We'll do, because I think it's like, um I think they're like maybe 2 hours each, right? Because we did an hour last week and about an hour this week.
Right.
So probably season 2 will be about the same.
Hmm.
And then like I said, I'll try to put together season 3. Hey Raven, how are you?
Hello, Raven. Let me acknowledge you.
And SK, I'm pretty sure that's Charlie, and I didn't realize before. But hello, Charlie. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope
Yeah.
you, the wifey, and the kids are good.
Yeah, I noticed Charlie does things with basically photography of trains. My
Yeah.
son Manny loves trains. So let me acknowledge you, Charlie, because our son Manny loves trains. So
Yeah.
we're definitely going to be checking out your channel. If you're
Yeah.
still here.
Yeah. Josh, Charlie's been our friend for a long time. Josh, that's where it came in. Like, see, like they showed me the creator planting the seed. And then, because I was hearing like the dialogue for death and everything too, right? Like all that I was hearing and seeing. So when the devil told death, well, of course, it has something to do with us, because the creator who was planting the seed left death, the devil, God, and fourth spirit, who I think is who runs purgatory, which they just called her the witch. Um, so I don't know like what kind of spirit it is or isn't or whatever. Um, or if that's the spirit they were talking about, or if that spirit came later. I don't know. They weren't really clear on the fourth spirit who they left here, but that he left God to run, and all three of them are neutral or good spirits. None of them were bad spirits that he left here. So he left um, who we call the devil, whoever runs hell. So he
Right.
would just run hell. He was just like the jail warden, who we call the devil. And then death to, take people where they had to go and make sure that their passings were easier. And then and then God, and then whoever that fourth one was. So, and God was supposed to look over heaven and make everything nice for when the spirits went, you know,
Right.
out of the body to something else. And it made so much sense to me, more than anything I've ever read. And it was a totally different concept than anybody else had on it too. And it was so believable to me, Josh, that I was like, yeah, no. Plus, so much of the other stuff that the spirits told me were true that I couldn't be like, no, I don't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Because literally, I'm like, no. So far, almost everything they told me was true. So who the heck am I to question that?
Right.
Now, could it be with what most of the spirits believe? That could be the case too. Maybe nobody really knows, right?
That's true. I mean,
Because they never show me God, like
right,
who runs heaven. I never see him.
right.
I
Once
see the
we read,
creator. I see everybody, all sorts of spirits, all sorts of angels, all sorts of things, but I never see who supposedly is God.
right. I mean,
Uh,
once we leave this shell of ours, we'll see then.
yeah.
But
So,
but
and that
until
might
then,
be what it was too. They didn't want to give me an idea. I don't know. Like, he just wasn't in the equation at all. Like, but was that because to me, my story pertinent was the creator, and because I was so mad I got at the time I couldn't care less. I don't know. Um, but I know he exists. Like I said, I know he's a spirit that runs heaven. So, you know. Um, so yeah, so like it all made so much sense to me that I couldn't argue. So I was like, that's okay. I believe you. Actually, Satan really isn't bad. He gets painted that way in ancient Greece. Zeus got heaven, Poseidon got the sea, so Hades chose hell. Right. See, again, very believable. There was three spirits, each one was left here, but they weren't the ones that created everything. It goes along with the stories, and it's very believable. Um, that you know that's what it is, because every time I would hear, and this is what always gave me a problem with some things too. Every time I would hear like, oh, the, God took like this angel who was really bad and couldn't stand them anymore and told them, you're gonna go to hell and run it. No,
right,
I don't believe it because, like I said, that would be like putting a serial killer in charge of a jail. You don't do that. You don't give them any power. Now, if you told me God took him and put him in jail, in hell, then I'd be like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But to tell me he's gonna run it, I don't believe it for 1 second. So a lot of things, because I was so unaligned with it that I couldn't believe it, um, didn't help me in, of course, because like I said, I wanted to help the babies cross over and be where they had to go, right? I couldn't do that if I didn't believe in any of that or if I wouldn't want to go there myself. And so I think really that's why they gave me that vision. But that vision had so much in it because, like I said, things to this day, I'm still figuring out what they mean.
mm-hmm.
Like I had no reference to why there was a ballroom in hell. I had no reference until I played it again now and was like, wait a minute, holy crap. That's exactly what that means,
Right.
Pammy, thank you so much for sending the flowers.
Hey Pam, how are you doing? Let me acknowledge you. Yeah, everything you said is true, and I agree with you 100%.
Yeah,
So
so it made sense. And like I said, I mean, it was my spiritual awakening. So, of course, they could have also portrayed stuff a little different so I could get behind it and understand it.
uh
So
huh.
am I saying this is end all or be all? No, this is what I believe because that's what they showed me. And
Right.
I believe my spirit guides, right? So, um, could it be a little different because they just needed me to believe at that moment? Yeah, sure. And
Right.
I won't know until I die, right? Really what the deal is. But it it was so believable to me. And like I said, because after, and this is what really got me to think, yeah, there's something with that vision. Like when I told my sister, she said, I have a brain tumor and I should go to the hospital. And I said, no, it was like like a spiritual awakening. But if you're not going through a spiritual awakening, you don't know what's happening. So you automatically think, yeah, she has a brain tumor. I would be dead already because that happened in 2020. So if I had a brain tumor, I'd probably be dead already. Um, you know, um,
Right.
so probably not a brain tumor at this point. We could rule that out. So I'm gonna go with a spiritual vision. you know, um, yeah, and so but like so there was a lot of names and you'll hear some of the names, but like I didn't put a lot of the names in there. Like the baby dragon had a name. The um water the little water monster in hell, she has a name. She's actually a water elemental that I met later on. So a lot of the names in there of are people that I've met, their spirit guides,
Mm-hmm.
elementals and stuff that I've come across
Right.
that have helped me. So even they were showing me them, however, in my vision and how they help me in different ways. But then when I met them later, I'm like, that's so funny. You have the same name as this in my vision.
Right.
And I was like, geez Louise, I can't believe that I didn't realize, all of a sudden it started clicking. So a lot of those names that they used were actual, like when I started really reading the cards and talking to the guides,
Mm-hmm.
realized a lot of those names, like even there was one, I don't even know if I put it in there. Like there was like one like a robot for the ship, and we'll get to the ship part, but that would like make my coffee all the time. His name was Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Whose spirit guide's name is Jack? Jen's. All the names corresponded with a spirit guide that I met later on. Every
Hey,
single one.
he could have been Russian. Last name Meoff. I'm just playing.
But yeah, so it was like really strange. And I'm still like I was there was another one that we met later on, and his name was Logan. And I was talking to Mary, and she's like, "Oh yeah, there's this tree elemental outside. His name is Logan." I'm like, "Oh, I could have told you that." Like, I came across him, and I never heard that. Like, I never knew anybody with that name. So some of the names that they threw in there, I'm like, it's not like it corresponded to anybody because I don't know those people, right? But they were all like spirit guides of people that I know. So it was so weird.
That is weird, but that was good. That was good. And that was season one.
That was season one. And you see how progressively it started getting better with the sounds and everything, because I was really having problems trying to learn the app.
Well, you got
Um,
comfortable with it. You
yeah,
got
and then I started getting comfortable with it, and the voices got a little better, but like I did most of the voices because like I think I did Danny's voice, James' voice, some of the spirits' voices. I think I did Jonathan's voice. Yeah, I did a lot of people. Later on, when more people come in,
uh-huh.
more people end up coming in. Like I think Boomer and Benny and whatever. I do some of their voices. you know? Yeah.
I get it. Logan, Wolverine, Tree, Elementals, Splinters.
There you go.
Fancy
Yeah,
is great.
people don't realize like the elementals, like elemental spirits were here before angels or anything, right? They were
Right,
created when the earth was created to look over the earth.
right.
They're like um guardians of the earth, basically. They don't really deal with people so much. But now that people are permeating all part of the earth, they have to, deal with them a little, right? um But usually they don't interact with people too much because it's like they don't have any purpose. That's not their purpose, right?
Right.
That's for like our angels and spirit guides and stuff. But
Mm.
you do come across them, and people think, oh, there's four elements, like yeah, okay. There's four elements in like a chart, but elements and elementals are two different things. Elementals are the spirits
Mm-hmm.
that were here to watch the earth. They're like what do you call it? A
Mother-in-law?
species.
No, I'm
A
joking.
species. They're like a species. They're a species. Like I guess angels would be a species. And within the angel species, there's like guardian angels, there's archangels, there's Cupid, there's like, so they're different tiers. And that's the same with elementals. So in the elementals, there's fire, water, earth, air, and wood. Five. And sometimes a lot of people, they're so funny because they're like, oh, yeah, when they talk about the elementals, they'll say the fifth one. They never want to say wood because they think wood is part of the earth, but that's not how. And I did a video on elementals. That's not how they came about. But anyway, and they always say the fifth one is spirit. I'm like, they are spirits. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, they
Right.
are. They are spirits, just like angels are spirits. They might not be human spirits, but they're a spirit nonetheless
Right.
because they were never human. They were here before the humans and everything else. So they're spirits. They're spirit energy. So yeah, those are the five elementals. Anyway, we're
Yeah, and
not talking about the elements like on the chart that like H2O and stuff. No, we're talking about elemental spirits.
yeah,
So
Mother and the Raven said there's six. The sixth is beer.
beer.
I was gonna say the sixth was mother-in-law. Is your mother? She is an elemental. Well, she mental then.
She's mental.
Yeah, she's mental.
But so it's just funny that still even to this day, and so I had it in like 2001. I think I did this series in 2000 and
I thought it was
I'm
like,
sorry, 2000. In 2020, I had the vision, but I don't think I played the series until um like a year or two later. It might have been 2022 where I actually started doing the series.
right,
22 into 23.
right.
So even then, so I played it like a year or two later. So it wasn't like fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had wrote it down right after, but then I started doing the series, right? And
Right,
and before Kimmy, our friend Kimmy, um, as she was watching the series, she actually, when the creator, right before the video, right before the creator gave me something, she said, hey, I had a vision watching yours, the episode before, that the creator's gonna give you, the creator gives you something and she draws what it looks like. And she
right.
sends it to me on Messenger. And she said, I saw it in my head, what it looked like, and it had your name on it.
Well,
And I was like so in shock. I'm like, yeah, that's what the creator gives me. I don't even do that till next week. Like really crazy. So it did have some impact on other people too. So yeah. And a lot of people like Mary got something out of it. She was like, oh no, so I have to fight. And then she heard some names and some of those names corresponded with her guides, right? So then she goes, wow, like everybody was in, like it gave a lot of people a lot of different things for different reasons. So I was glad I put it out, you know.
yeah,
And
I was.
for anybody who it didn't really correspond to spiritually, I thought it was a really good sci-fi series in itself. Like I think Netflix should make it a real series, you know, with people, but they can make it a cartoon series too, but I think it'd be cool.
And
Because it gets there, it gets to be like a real TV drama, guys.
Right.
Like I said, it gets better, and I get better at using the app and all that stuff. So it gets.
Hey, Josh, my mother-in-law is like yours. My mother-in-law is actually chill. She's the best mother-in-law in the world. I just blame her for everything.
Yeah.
I love my mother-in-law. If I didn't blame my
Me,
mother-in-law for something, she thinks there was something wrong with me. I blame her when it rains down here and we get floods. I blame her for it. I tell the kids, hey, next time y'all talk to grandma, tell grandma thanks for the flood that you sent down here. Give me a second. I'm gonna give Manny his medicine real quick.
yeah. So it's good. It's good when you have a good mother-in-law, right? Um, I'm not married, so I don't have any mother-in-law. But like I dated my son's father for like 23 years, and at first him and his mother, like his mother and I got along well until I realized he was a mama's boy, and she was one of those mamas who had to like keep him like her baby. So I was like, this shit is weird.
Mhm.
I was young. I was like, 17. So it was kind of normal until I started getting older. And then we had a kid, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He wouldn't go out with me, but he would call me and be like, I'm going to take a walk with my mother. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So, yeah.
She said we all chill on the back porch. My mother-in-law chill on the front porch. I wouldn't trade my mother-in-law for another world.
Some mother, like she wasn't like literally. Thank God I didn't marry him. Is there wood? Oh yeah, knock on wood. I didn't, because I would have had his crazy ass and the crazy mother. I would be in the funny farm already. Yeah,
just saying. That's always nice. I'm just reading the chat now.
Yeah. And I'm gonna
you guys enjoying it. Did you guys enjoy it? I thought it was pretty cool, pretty dope.
Yeah.
We like the whole series.
He's enjoying the series, so that's good.
Yeah, we've watched the whole series before, so we already know. But
yeah.
You guys
just like me, you're watching it over now, and just like me, the first thing Jen thought of was the freaking ballroom. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, we didn't even think about that till
when we first watched this in 2022. We had no idea that reference. I had no idea what that would be in reference to, and now I just realized what it's in reference to. So it's gonna there might be more stuff now that we watch it that we figure out wait, that might mean this. We don't know. We'll see now that we're gonna watch it again with fresh eyes. Thanks, Fancy. Yeah, so because I'm sure there will be some more things we'll catch on to.
Fancy, you need to start doing some lives too. Her and Michael McAndrews. One of my exes dies last June. She kicked his wife out of the house, then rented it from the laws, just threw her out. What?
Oh, that's terrible.
That is terrible. Wow.
Yeah, you want some light? You can see.
Thank you, Jason.
You can turn the light on if you want.
Okay.
It's not like I need it. I mean, I'm not that dark.
Sorry.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I am. Let me turn this one on. Eesh, there.
There you go. Now. Yeah. Yeah, no, crazy. Even I remember putting Young and Dumb again, and my son's father's mother, so my son's grandmother, asked me to put her house under my name because it would be cheaper, because I had better credit. I don't know what the fuck she was talking about, right? So
Right.
yeah, so I had the house transferred to my name, whatever, and after 6 months, she stopped paying the mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
Then My credit went in the dumps. Oh my God, I had to sell the place out from under her because she wouldn't even show the place. Oh my God, it was horrific. I was like, no, I hate people who are supposed to be family.
Yeah, you know that.
We're
That's one
not
thing.
doing this with family anymore, you know?
And you know what? I love my family from a distance.
Yeah,
Yep, blood is thicker than water, though. That's what they say. That's not
that's
always.
what they say.
That's not
But you
always.
know, yeah. So yeah, Janelle, like why do that to somebody? Like
Mhm.
really bad. And so yeah, so I sold the house for what it was worth, what was left on the mortgage, and just the fees for the lawyer. So I didn't have to pay anything out, but I didn't make a cent, right? And then the guy gave them 3 months to get out, or he was gonna call he was gonna evict them. But so he was even nice enough, the guy who bought the house, to give him 3 months, right? And
Mhm.
then she has the nerve to say to me, "Well, why couldn't you get more money for the house? You wouldn't show the fucking house. Who the hell's gonna buy
Right.
the house and not fucking know what it looks like for what it, for what it was worth?
Mhm.
Plus, because she let it fall into foreclosure, that guy had to pay the mortgage company cash. So he
Mhm.
had to prove that he had enough cash to pay off the mortgage before they'd even let him buy the place.
Really?
Yeah, so that's what happens when things go into foreclosure. You have to have cash.
Wow.
Hmm.
Crazy.
You can't take another mortgage on top of a mortgage that's owed. Yeah, it was crazy. So I'm like, who else was I gonna get that had $400,000 in the bank? You know,
Right.
the guy said I got the money, and he proved it, and it was his. I didn't give a shit. I
I
just wanted
agree.
that cap off my credit, and I didn't want to be responsible, like because basically, if you let it go, if I didn't pay him off, basically the marshals would have came, and she it wasn't only my son's grandmother, it
Mhm.
was his aunt and his two nieces who lived there too, who were little at the time. So then they would have threw them all out in the street. They would have
Right.
had nothing. They would have boarded the place up. They wouldn't have been able to get their stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah, I said I did you a favor, and now I'm done. Like I don't want to talk to you ever again. Now that's it. We're done. you know.
Can't blame you
Um,
for that. I can't blame it. Because sometimes your families, it's nothing wrong, but they can sometimes kind of take advantage of you, your kindness for a weakness, you know? And mine did just that. They burnt bridges with me. Because I know
yep.
we can be too kind at times, and now we see through it, and we
Yeah.
can see through that, that false, gratitude that we get. And so there's times that we have to just shut the door. And you have to do that sometimes to protect yourself.
Yep.
So you gotta be careful, because
Oh, Josh. Well, that's good.
you're kind of. I'm lucky. I
But
have good brother aside his GD libertarian views. At least he ain't Trump. I hear you
yeah,
on that. I hear you on that.
was he a Bernie Sanders guy?
Eh, Yep. Just say no.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Just like
Um,
drugs. Just say no.
yeah. And sometimes I have the most problems with my family, but because I'm so different from my family too, which doesn't help. When you have a family that's so different, a lot of people, when they grow up in their family environment, they're all like the same, right?
Uh huh.
I was always the oddball out, always, out of my whole family. Like I don't believe the same things they do. Like I don't.
Yep.
Um, I have my own way of doing things. I'm not like a lot of them. Well, my mother was like this too, but I guess my sister didn't notice as much. But my mother and I were never like huggy, feely, touchy. Let's always talk about our emotions and be all, like that. We were kind of like we held a lot of things in. We poo-pooed things, and we didn't want to go over this. Like, get like everything has to be a conversation. We have to talk about it and cry about it. We didn't do those kind of things.
Right.
Um, but my sister's very much like that. Like, she's clingy and she would want, I'm so mad I didn't have a relationship with my sister when we were younger. I'm like, we were 7 years apart. We didn't like the same things. What the fuck were we supposed like, like, let's not cry about it now. Like, hello, you know? But
Hi,
but
sweetheart.
we were different, and it is what it is. So sometimes you can be close because you're so different.
How you doing, baby?
I'm good.
This is the first time I seen my stepdaughter
Debbie,
in a day and a half.
where were you working, Debbie?
I didn't even know I didn't know you was home. How did you? What did you do? Sneak in?
Yes.
Incognito. I'm just saying. But
My concert was fantastic.
did you Black Veil Brides?
Yes.
Were they
I wish
black?
I could have upgraded to VIP because I wanted pictures and signatures
You could have for a price.
for shit out my ass and some deep pics type of money.
Oh, I pass on that then. um, I was gonna say though, like my family, my immediate family, brothers and sisters, we don't really talk because I'm married to a white woman.
Yeah.
It is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
So I still love them from a distance because they're family, but we don't even see each other. I haven't seen them. It's been over, I want to say 7, 8 years, and this is my immediate brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad, but it's okay, because we tell ourselves, it's us against the world, because
Yeah.
her family has cut her off, my family has cut me off, and us, and so it's
Yeah.
just always just us. We only have us to depend on, and we're cool with that, you know.
Well, except Jen's mother, right? She's
Yeah, mom is a different story. Her mom, her brother, but it's other Jen's other family
yeah, yeah,
outside her mom. Everybody else, oh no,
yeah.
oh no, Oh, and I take that back. And her one aunt that lives here, and that's only because we live here in San Antonio with her. So, but other than that, and then my family, oh no, they have,
So
so
weird.
they've
And
hardly.
we don't have weird things about that because I remember I never thought my family was racist in any way, right? Um,
Mhm,
and I guess maybe they were kind of closeted. I don't know. And I didn't think they were racist because they're so mixed. But anyway,
mhm,
um, so like my mother's Greek, my father was Italian, Sicilian.
mhm,
So my mother married him, had us. Um, okay, his sisters, they married like Italian guys, so they kind of stuck with theirs. Um, and her sister stuck with a Greek guy and whatever. So my mother kind of went out of the box, And then I remember when I was starting to date and whatever, and she was like, "Look, if you want to get married, it's cool, but you know, get married to a Greek guy or an Italian guy. You have
mhm.
two to choose from." And I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what's wrong with the other ones?" And she's like, "Well, you don't want to mix the genes so much. Maybe there'll be something wrong with the kids." And I'm
Hmm.
like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, let's just leave it at if I find somebody that I like enough to marry, I don't care what he is, and I'm going to marry him, and we're going to leave it at that. And we never really had that conversation again. But if I brought home a Spanish guy or whatever, she didn't really say anything. But the ones that she advocated for the most were the white ones. Even
Yeah.
though my son's father, he was Irish and German, you know.
Right.
But grew up here, whatever, in Astoria. She was kind of okay with him. Um, she liked this other Italian guy I was dating, but I thought he was too creepy because
Hey,
he was older than I was, right? My mother
right.
loved him to death, but I'm like,
No.
it's creepy. He wants to like,
Fish.
whatever. I thought it was creepy, but in that day and age, I mean, my parents were 15 years apart, so I guess it wasn't creepy for them, but it was
Right.
creepy for me.
But you know what? I taught one of the things I taught our
Oh
kids.
no,
I taught our kids to love everybody.
yeah,
I taught them to love no matter what color they are. You love everybody. You
yeah,
know, and just
and
like me.
yeah. And it was funny because my aunt had five, like I said, they all married Italians on my father's side, who was Italians, but my aunt had five girls. Who's married a Spanish guy, who married this, and that, they're all
Hmm.
different races who they married. My aunt loves all of them. And I was like, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, good for her. Like,
Right. That's how it's supposed to
uh,
be.
yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be, whoever. And
Right. 'Cause
now that I see what's going on in the world with all these white men, I'm like, damn, I'm glad I didn't marry no white man.
because if
Yeah,
people believe in God, then they would also understand that God is a loving God and that He loved everybody. If you
yeah,
believe that, if and because that's what He is. If you believe that He is a love. He loved everybody, not
yeah.
just certain people. And so I taught my
There's
kids.
a reason. That's what I say. There's a reason why the creator created people all different.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And he didn't do it so that we could hate each other when he wrote that everybody should love everybody.
Right.
Um, so, you know, and I don't even think that it was that he made people different colors. I think it was that uh, way back in the day, it depended where you were, right? Like
Right.
the environment is so different. Like if you lived in Africa as a white person, you'd be burnt all the time because of the environment there, right?
Right.
So they were born with a darker pigmentation so that they could live in that area where they lived. I think
Right.
it was more like evolution than it was anything else. And nobody should be hated on for evolution, you know?
Right.
It's why fish, have fins because they had to swim in the water. It's why like the Italians are also have that olive skin because of the heat where they are, because of the environment that they're in, you
Right.
know?
Right.
Um,
I think I used to tell people God created us because that's less copper tone they had to pass out. See, we get to sit under a tree and enjoy the shade while we watch
yeah.
everybody else get tan. I'm just playing. Hey, Josh, congratulations on your daughter, bro. Love your daughter regardless because that's your daughter. I love my daughter the same. I don't care what nationality she
There you
dates.
go, Jack.
I
Well,
love my daughter.
yeah, you're not. My I was worried about my daughter because she married a guy in Indiana, right?
Hmm.
And when I asked her when all of a sudden Trump was going to run again, I was like, oh shit. I called her. I go, who's your husband? Is your husband going to vote? And she's like, yeah. I go, who's he voting for? And she's like, Mama, we don't ask these questions. I go, he's not telling you who to vote for. Like, I had a big thing with her. Like, you vote for who you want to vote for. You don't let your husband dictate and blah, blah, blah. And I went through the whole thing, but you never think to have these conversations with your young kids about politics. But I'm
Hmm.
hoping that now people are going to start because they should really know. So I
Right.
was telling her all the things about how the woman had to fight and how they couldn't even have credit cards before 1974 without somebody. I was going through the whole thing. I'm like, you have to vote for who you think is going to be best for you. don't let your husband in Indiana tell you who to vote for. Like I
Right.
had to go over the whole thing with her. Not so much that I worried about her, Josh, but I worried about like, maybe because she wasn't really into politics, right? That she would just like go and I'm like, no, that stop here. We're not doing that. Um, yeah, and now I think she's convinced him to go over to from red to purple. So good on her. She got him
Right.
to go purple now because she's like, "Do you see that?" And I'm hoping it's because I pushed her to pay attention. You know,
Yeah, I'm just
um,
pay attention.
like I said, he's a nice guy, but they're all red in Indiana just because that's the way they were raised. They don't even really think about it. I think half of them, and
Hmm.
the fact that she got him to change his mind to go purple. I now know there's some hope for them, but you don't know.
I, I tell you, the first time my our daughter had first before she brought the gentleman over to her house, she was a teenager. She was in it was in
Good.
middle. She was in middle school, and that's when we first met Tyler. Before we met Tyler, I was talking to Tyler on the phone, and so uh, Des was like, "Hi, Dad. This is Tyler on the phone." And so I go, "Hello there, Tyler. How you doing there, buddy?" And he goes, "I'm fine, sir." So all this time I'm talking to Tyler, like, "So what you and my daughter are trying to do? You guys trying to make out with each other or something?" I'm talking to him not as a black man, as an old white man. So he figured the whole time that this dad is an old white man. So and he was coming over to the house to meet the family. So she was like, "Yeah, I can't wait to meet your dad," because we was talking about all kinds of stuff they're doing in school. So when he came over to the house, I was standing on the porch, okay, and he comes up and he goes, "Yeah, I came to meet Des." I go, "Who are you?" And he goes, "My name's Tyler." I go, "Hey, there's some kid out here named Tyler that want to meet you." And so Des goes, "Okay, tell him to come on in." And so I had him go in the house. I was like, "She said you can go in the house." So he walked in the house, and then I come in and I go sit on the couch. She sits on the love seat, and she goes, "Tyler, this is my dad." Tyler just looked at her. He was like, he started stuttering. He was like, how you doing, sir?" He was like, "But your voice sounds different."
Your voice is so different on the phone.
I was like, "Oh, why? You thought I was an old white man because I was talking to you like this?" He was like, "Well, yeah." And I said, "Well, see, that goes to show you never judge a book by its cover."
Yeah.
To this day, though, even though they're not, this is back when they were in middle school. It was middle school, wasn't it? It was they were in. It was before she started high school,
She was in middle school, then she started high
and then
school.
she went to high school. But that was the first time we met them. I mean, they still talk to this day. They're just best friends now. But Tyler had never forgot that day because he swore down I was white, and then he met me, and I was standing on the porch. He thought nothing of it, and
Yeah,
so
he thought you were like a family friend or something. Oh,
right. And then that's Tyler, this is my dad. Dad, this is Tyler. And his eyes just lit up. Just the way he looked at me. That's why I did it. I just, because I want to see people first impression. First
yeah.
impression. And every guy that does with me, I did that. Just to get first impression.
Mhm.
Now
My
I
father,
go
my father did the other thing. I have to meet them before they take you out. So I remember I was going to go on my first date. I was so excited.
mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Oh no, I have to meet the kid. I want to look at him." I'm like, "Whatever." So I brought the kid, not knowing what was going to happen. I bring the kid over, and my father, "Oh, sit." And he goes, "So where are you going?" Normal questions. "Oh, we're going to go to the movies." Okay. What time are you going to have her home and all that? And he tells him. Okay, good. Then all of a sudden, from under the table, he puts the shotgun, pulls out a shotgun and puts it on the table. I didn't even know he had a shotgun. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And and Even I was shocked. And he's like, if you do anything to my daughter, there's going to be a bullet in this gun with your name on it. And then he put it back and he's like, have a good time. And that kid was so scared. Brought me to the movies, very gentleman, right? Brought me home, never talked to me again. Okay.
That happened to me. Jen sit right here. She was like, because Jen was like, how does that sound like? Because it happened to me with her stepdad. I got to meet her stepfather in Kentucky, and that's how I was greeted.
Mm-hmm.
With a gun.
Yep.
So yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah. So yeah, that was it. So I was like, you can't do that anymore. You can't scare them. You save that for after they're messed up, right?
Right.
But like, so I have my father was married before my mother, so he had 2 kids with this other lady. And so I have a half brother and a half sister, and they're like, one is 15 years older than me, and the other one is like, I don't know, maybe 10 or something. So, yeah, so the daughter came to live with us because the mother couldn't handle her when she was like 16. And she started dating this boy. And this is why my father was so strict after he learned with her. Because I was only 6 at the time. She was 16. Yeah, so we're 10 years apart. And she came home handcuffed to a guy. And my father was like, what the frick is this? And my half sister was like, my sister was like, I wanted to break up with him, and he handcuffed me and said I couldn't leave, and threw the keys in the drain, and now we're stuck. And my father was like, okay, no problem. He goes, go in the bathroom and put the chain over the toilet bowl, so I'm gonna get a saw. Okay. He comes back, he puts the guy's hand down, and he's like, I'm gonna saw your hand off. Oh man. And I'm screaming. I'm 6, right? So like, I'm screaming, you can't do that. Just put him in jail. Don't hurt him. Like, and I guess then because I'm 6 and I'm yelling this, and my mother's like, you're making the kid upset, that he was like, fine. So he cut them all loose, right? And he's like, get out.
Right.
Don't come back. Don't go near my daughter, and don't come near this house or yeah, that was the last time we saw him. But yeah, so I think I saved the kid's hand. I don't know.
I think you did too.
But yeah. But I'll always remember that. It was so freaking traumatizing. It didn't even happen to me. I was traumatized. Okay. You
got
know.
that? You got it?
So yeah. The things that you remember and you don't remember is so random, but I'll never forget that.
Right. Right.
And the fact that he pulled the gun on that poor kid that wanted to take me to the movie. You know. Yep.
You okay? Oh, you all right, Cody? Yep. Okay. He dropped something in the kitchen.
No.
What is that? Your pride? No. Well, it's 7:49. Damn.
Oh no, Troll Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pam said. Josh said, Pam, the only thing that matters is good people. And you're right. You know what? Everybody in the chat, make sure you hang around good people, because if you don't, you know, negativity loves company, just like misery. It loves company. So the more negative people you hang around, the more negative you're going to get back in return. But the more positive people that you hang around with, the more positive things happen in your life. So just keep that in mind. We always try to be around positive people. Like I said, we got a sign outside the door that says negativity stops here. So it cannot come inside this house. We don't do no drama, none of that. You know, we cut all that stuff out. So we are only very positive people in this house. My boys got enough negativity to deal with
I'm
as
gonna
it
grab
is.
a cigarette.
My boys got enough negativity to deal with as it is by them being autistic, you know, and Cody being mentally delayed and has all three of them having special needs. So we don't need no more negativity, and we still have to try to get them hand over hand to keep them positive. So, like I said a long time ago, that's one of the reasons why we don't watch regular TV. We don't watch the news. If we want to watch the news ourselves, we'll just put it on YouTube, CNN, little bits that they have, stuff like that. And we just stay out of that negative light. There's people that have channels that will go by and visit, because they support us, even though some of them, a lot of them, like you might consider them as drama channels, but they're still friends of ours and we still support them, but we just don't get into that drama, so we don't put ourselves in that mix. So the best way to stay away from drama is by not adding yourself to it, and the better
Oh
your life,
yeah.
the much better your life will be. Just my little food for thought there. If you
I
want to,
stepped out of a lot of channels or blocked them or whatever. And this one lady, she was really nice. Like I thought she was nice anyway, normal. And then right after Trump was reelected, she posted this video, and I was like, "Oh no!" I blocked her so fast. There was not another thing about it. I was like, "No, she might have been a nice lady, but she crazy." Once I saw that video, and I'm like, everybody shows their true colors, I guess, eventually. But I'm like, I don't want any crazy people.
right, and I tell people this: I don't care who they vote for. If you vote for Trump, that's fine. If you vote for Biden, that's fine. I don't care. You know, uh, the only thing I care about is that you would be positive with us, and we'll be
Yeah.
positive with you. That's all we care about. Just love and positivity, and that's all we keep trying to pass around to everybody is
Yeah.
positivity. Hi, Bibia. How are you doing? Michael
It
Andrews.
wasn't the fact that she voted for him. It was what she said in the video about a whole bunch of stuff that made me say, no, there's something wrong
Right.
with her. You know, it
Yeah.
wasn't the fact that she voted for Trump. Like,
Yeah.
it was all the things she said. Like, I was like, what the heck is she talking about? Like, she's crazy. Um, because you want to stay away from crazy people. That's just not only bad people, but crazy people can throw your energy off too. And as soon as I
Oh
saw
yeah.
the video, it did something to me that I was like, no way, I can't. Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
blocked this person.
Oh yeah. That's why I like good vibes. I like vibing with good people. A lot of the people that's in this chat, I love vibing with.
Yep.
Whether it's player, I love vibing with Kevin, especially Fancy and Michael McAndrews, Pammy. I mean, everybody that's in here, I love vibing with because
Yeah.
you got to get them same vibes back, and it makes you feel good.
And thank you to John Depp who used his second channel to get me that one subscriber because we are now at 2,000 subscribers. Finally.
Finally.
Yay! Finally. So, but if you do have anybody that you can share my channel with, I'd greatly appreciate.
Oh
We don't
yeah.
ask for much here, just a little sharing.
Hey, Sharon is Karen. Not
Sharing
Karen,
is caring.
but Sharon is
Hi,
Karen.
Jay. I gotta go pack for tomorrow. Oh yes. You have to when you get a chance watch back last Thursday and this Thursday so you could see the I'm playing out my spiritual awakening story and it's really good.
Oh
So,
yeah, and I meant to say I'm gonna meet up. As a matter of fact, be talking with. I might record it. I might not if I remember to. There's a guy that does. He does political stuff. His name is Adam Mockler, and we had become good friends. And he's coming to San Antonio. So there's supposed to be something going on in San Antonio. and I'm gonna try to hook up.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
And guess what? My daughter is going to be in Texas in August. She wanted to go on vacation to. I'm gonna tell you the place. I think it's around 3 hours from you.
Oh, really?
And she asked me to go with them, so basically I could babysit, because that's what grandmas do. They
Oh,
they want to take the kid on vacation, but they want me to babysit.
so you're
But I
gonna be.
thought, hey, you guys drive, maybe we can meet. Um, if I could figure out, if I remember where the heck she wants to go, let me see if she wrote
Yeah,
it to
let
me.
me know what city.
Um,
Let me know what city, and we can try to be there. I'll even let Jen know. 3 hours away. I'm trying to think of what's 3 hours from us.
but
Uh,
like some kind of San Paulo, what the frick was it?
trying to think. See this? Let me see. College Station is one. Houston is another one. It's 3 hours away. Um, hey Jim, what cities are 3 hours away from us? I don't think she can hear me. Her and her daughter. Once they get together, that's mother and
That's it.
daughter.
Um, oh, South Padre Island.
Oh yeah. You know what? I've never been to South Padre Island. So I'm gonna ask Jen, Eddie, do you live in Texas? I sure do, ma'am. Yes, sir, Bob. We live right here in San Antonio, the heart of Texas.
Down in Texas, yeah. Because she wants to go there, and she was like, "Oh, we'll pay for you to come so you can watch the kid." And I was like, "And I hate planes." And she's like, "Well, you could take the plane to me because it's only an hour and 15 minutes to get to her. Like from New York on the plane, hour 30, and then we'll take the 20-hour drive to Texas together." I'm like, "Do I want to be in a car with them for 20 hours? Do I want to be on the plane?" Because she told me the plane ride was 7 hours, and I'm like, "How could that be?" When I looked it up, it said that to Dallas was only like 4 hours. And I'm like, no, I
Mhm.
might be able to do 4 hours to Dallas, and then they can pick me up in Dallas. And I don't have to do 20 hours. So we're going to see what we could do there. Hi, Sammy.
Hey,
Because,
Sam.
yeah.
You know what, Suzanne? We've always wanted to go to Galveston. We wanted to do some paranormal stuff there, especially on Galveston Beach, because the history of that beach and the flooding that happened there, the hurricane that happened there back in the, I want to say it was like in the 20s or 30s, somewhere around that. I might be a
Hey,
little
Jay
off there.
Fo.
Hello, Jay Fole.
Jay Fo, thank you for coming in and listening and lurking. I appreciate you guys so much.
But yeah, we are. If we do happen to come to Galveston, we will definitely let you know because that is one place we've been wanting to go. Galveston, Brownsville, uh, Port Aranis. Uh, we go to Corpus a lot, so we already know about Corpus.
Yeah.
But haven't been to Galveston though, and really haven't been much in Dallas. We've been through Dallas, but not in Dallas itself, Fort Worth. So I got
Yeah,
friends.
and you haven't been to that San Pedro Island, which is supposedly has some gorgeous beaches. That's why she wants to go. So. Hey,
Yeah,
Jeff.
yes, and
So
yeah. Let me know, Christina, when you come.
yeah, because I figured that'd be a whole lot less driving for you than coming to New York. So.
Oh yeah. Well, we're still gonna make our way up that way anyway, because Jen wants to see her mom. I can't blame her. She hasn't seen her mom now. It's been about maybe 6, 7 years. You know,
Oh,
so she hasn't seen her mom and her brothers. So we do want to see them. And there's a lot of spots up there that I'm going to also cover and I'm going to talk about when I go back up there. And I'm meeting up with some paranormal investigators in the city of Youngstown that actually has YouTube channels. So
oh,
I'm going
nice.
to work with them too. So yeah, that's going to be pretty nice. So I'll let you know when we go up north. And plus, we want to go to Michigan. So that's another place we
Oh
want to
yeah.
start. So we do want to
Well,
start.
I want to move over to Minnesota. You know,
Right. I remember you saying that you
hopefully
can be closer.
soon because I want to be next to Danny so he could just jump over the border and I could jump over the border and we could see each other. Because this long distance has been going on long enough now for like 5 years. So
Right?
we're trying to, I'm trying to get with this lawyer to get the um,
All
stuff
rolling.
for my back and everything, to try to get the Social Security so that I can
We
go.
Speaking of that, I got this letter in the mail today.
Oh, yeah.
Social Security. They want me to sign up for Social Security. I'm like, dang, I look that old?
I think once you hit 62, they're like, oh, well, let's
That,
send the letter. I think they sent me the thing for the AARP or something. And I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, I got
And then
that too.
and then I remembered how old I was. I go, do they do that at 50? I don't fucking
That's a good name for Fancy. Miss Fancy Pants.
Miss Fancy Pants. Yeah.
Jeff Curry, how are you doing, sir? And Jay Foe, nice meeting you also.
Yeah. Let me put your link in there too, Eddie, by the way, because just in case, for anybody who doesn't know Eddie and Jen the vlogs and then some,
I wonder who that would be.
um, I know, I think everybody knows you guys, but just in case, let me put this is Eddie and Jen's link, and they usually go live once a week. Usually it's on Sunday.
Yeah, and we're gonna go live. If no matter what happens Sunday, we're gonna go live. But we're gonna go live. We want to do it at the San Antonio Riverwalk.
Oh, lovely.
So that's what we're planning on going live at the San Antonio Riverwalk. We're gonna walk the whole Riverwalk. So if it rains, then we're gonna just bring it back to the house. But if everybody has, and we talked about this before. If you're working on music, I don't care if it's Suno or what it is. Let's listen to your music.
Mm-hmm.
And in
Yeah,
order to
it rains there like crazy. The other weeks, for 2 weeks, you couldn't go live because of the rain. But yeah, the rain in Texas is crazy.
right, that's why I said, as you notice, I said if by chance we don't Sunday go live down there because of rain, then we're gonna go switch it up and go here, and we're just gonna
Yeah.
talk about music. But we're gonna showcase your music. So if you have like Fancy here and Michael and McAndrews, if you have whether it's Suno or whatever it is you use for music platform,
Sorry.
we'll showcase your music on our channel. But it has to be something that you haven't put out yet, because I don't want to get copyright. So it's got to be something fresh, something new. Even if it's a music video, it's got to be new before you post it out yet, because I don't want to get copyright.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's what we're planning on. So one of those two things is gonna happen.
Yeah, Pammy, it is. It's cold like Canada because it's so close to the border. But nothing I could do about that. It's either I move to Canada and then I have to do all this stuff with, it's hard to move to Canada. Their money's different. Plus I did all my work here and everything and with the Social Security and all that stuff. So I said it's the easiest to move to Minnesota because where I'll go in Minnesota, it's only like, the furthest that Danny would have to drive would be 6 hours. So it'd be easy to go back and forth over the border. So we'll stay like 3 months in Minnesota, 3 months in Canada, and you don't need to change your citizenship for that,
Right. I was gonna say now there's a lot of people that I sent a messenger to vote for a friend of mine named Max, and
Yeah.
Max has this channel. Let me see here. Let me cut this light off so you'll be able to see this better. But this is Max. If y'all seen that, now Max lives in Dallas Fort Worth. and he's a DJ, and he is one of the best DJs I've known, and he is great at what he does, and he is getting ready to start using Suno also, but he is really good at what he does.
Yeah, I
And
voted for him.
yeah,
A lot of
and he,
people are doing those voting. So many people sent me them, and I'm like, what am I voting for? I don't even know. I just hit yes. I don't know
but
what I'm voting for. It doesn't tell you. It's like, you want to put your vote in? I'm like, yeah, but what am I voting on? The picture? Like, what are we voting on? I wish it would tell you. Because so many people sent them to me. My half sister sent me vote for me. Scott sent me one vote for. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll vote, but what the fuck am I voting for?
right, and because I just learned it too. I learned that somebody tried to put me in it, and I told them no, I don't want to do that because I'm a retired sessions artist. You know, I get it, but I don't want to take away from the real people that's out there still doing it, that's still killing it. You know, so I'd rather vote for them. That's like if Fancy was to say, "Hey, vote for me," I'll vote for Fancy, or Michael
Right.
McAndrew, I'll vote for them. You know, people that's out there still killing it. I mean, if you go on Fancy's channel and watch her stuff, she is so good at what she does. And when she remixes my stuff, it's even better. And the only way you'll be able to catch the remixes she does on my stuff is to go on Suno and look up my channel, and you'll see the remixes. You'll see Fancy stuff what she did, and other people that I let remix, because
Yeah,
what about love? You know, I like sharing my stuff out. You
yeah.
know, only thing
I told yeah, I mean, I write my own songs, but I can't sing, so I have the AI sing them. But I've been taking all my poems and putting them. But yesterday, I wanted to show you guys that yesterday, my son figured out how to, my grandson figured out, talking about grandsons, Pammy, my grandson figured out how to use Messenger. And I was doing readings yesterday, and he kept calling, and it was like throwing out the audio. And I was like, well, I don't have anybody on stream with me, so I don't really have to hear anything, so it's okay. As long as the stream can hear me. So I told my daughter today, because he kept me on the phone for 3 hours before I hung up. I told her, don't have him call me during like 7 to 9, because I'm gonna be on live stream, and it throws off the audio. I won't be able to hear Eddie. So she's like, yeah, okay. But anyway, so he was so mad that I didn't pick up, right? That now he's figuring out how to use Messenger. So what does he do? He leaves me a first he leaves me this audio message. I'll play it for you.
uh-huh.
Let's see if you guys could hear it. Where he's just breathing like a damn stalker, okay? And I'm like, what the hell? And then he sent me a video. He figured out how to leave a video message.
He's smart. How old is he?
3.5. And then he says, love you.
He is
Was
smart for
like,
3 years
love
old.
you. Yeah, but this is how many times this kid calling me, and I was on the phone 3 hours with him today. And God forbid I should hang up, because he'll call me back, and he's like, hi, Mima. And I'm like, I just talked to you for an hour. What the heck? And in order to keep him busy, Messenger has these like you could put like backgrounds and stuff. So this is us on, look at, with the spacesuits. That's me in the spacesuit. That's him. We play like these to try to keep him busy, because yeah, this is us. I got like octopuses on my head and all sorts of things that we're playing. And this is like 3 hours. Yeah, he's cute, but my gosh, I was like, how the heck did he learn how to do all this stuff?
Yeah, really. I mean, he is smart for his age.
Yeah, they figured out how to leave the message and do the audio, even though he wasn't saying anything besides, breathing, because he was probably expecting me to say something and didn't realize, like, it was recording. But oh my gosh, drives me nuts. Yeah.
Well,
So,
it's after 8.
yes, I know you guys have to go. And I appreciate it. We are going to be back hopefully Saturday if Danny's feeling well. We'll do a little live with Danny. But I'll definitely be back Wednesday reading cards, and Thursday again we'll go to season 2. Yeah.
That sounds good. And then
And don't forget to check out Eddie and Jen if you haven't. And you know, I think it's around. Will it still be the same time, even though you're out around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time?
it's
You'll
gonna
go live on Sunday.
yes, it's gonna be around that same time. So keep your notifications on, please. And we are gonna go live one way or another. If we're not downtown, then we're gonna do it here. And like I said, we're gonna talk about music because I love music, and we're gonna showcase. I'm gonna showcase Fancy, Michael McAndrew. If Christina's up, Christina,
Thank
we're gonna
you.
showcase everybody that's got music. We're gonna showcase.
I better get a new song that's not out yet.
Yep, you got to make something new. And I know Fancy got a lot of them. I know Fancy does,
Yeah,
and I
I
know
I
Mike
mean I
does.
make 2 a week, so I've been trying, but yeah.
Yeah, because I know Fancy does, and I know Mike McAndrews does. So we want to see who else, and we just want people to come by and check everybody out. What's the better way to do it than have them all come to my live, and then we're gonna put their channels in so that everybody can come check out everybody because that's how we give love back. You
Yep,
know, so it's not about me; it's about we, and that's how you can make a community grow together.
that's right. That's why I have everybody blue so they could whoever has a channel, you can click on them and you can check them out. Um I did
Greetings from
put
the
Eddie.
Netherlands. Wow, but Bia,
Yeah,
you're
he's
from the
having morning
Netherlands?
coffee. That's how early
Yeah.
it is there in the Netherlands.
Wow, Babia, if you're there also, I want to talk about like where people are from and what it's like. So if you're from the Netherlands and if you're from like there's one that comes in, she's from Tokyo. And so we're gonna talk about Tokyo, huh? No, Tiggs is from New Zealand. So we'll talk about just places like where you are and where you're from, what y'all do there, and this, that, the other. I think it'll be cool. That's
Yeah.
that's one way to get to know everybody. Post a link to it again. I don't have it on this new channel.
Oh yeah, I pinned it down on the bottom, Fancy, so you should be able to see the channel.
So there, that's gonna be pretty awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Sauce.
Yep. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Eddie, thank you so much for coming up and hanging out and talking with us. And we will see
My
you guys
pleasure.
somewhere on the tube this weekend.
That's right. Be there or be square.
That's right.
That's right. L7.
Yeah.
But we always you with love.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. And we'll see you soon.
Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. We are so glad you came. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Is everyone gone? Huh? Good. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are killing me. I can't keep smiling like this anymore. I'm exhausted.